Global Source's very own Carlo Padilla, who is in the Philippines. And yeah, there he is. Excellent. On slightly the wrong layout. Let's do that. Oh, no, yeah, let's do that one. Sure, why not? Carlo, hi. How's it going?
Hi, Tom. I'm very happy to be here again. Is my sound okay?
Yeah. Sound is pretty good. So, yeah, I mean, you mentioned earlier, I think you said it's cold where you are now. I'm curious, what's the definition of cold in the Philippines?
Well, not cold enough that I skipped the shower this morning.
That's TMI, maybe. All right, let's crack on with the sourcing material. Well, sourcing part of the chat. So we're talking about hardware, or rather manufacturing trends, I guess, today. Is that right?
Plastic injection molding, yes.
Yeah. So, actually, you've prepped some slides for us, right? Let me add that to the stream.
Yes.
You can talk us through it. There we go. Yeah.
Okay, so for this segment, I want to talk about the plastic injection molding industry. For some
All
of
right.
our viewers who may not be familiar, let me switch the slides real quick. There it is. For some of our viewers who may not be familiar, injection molding is the process of producing custom parts for different things, like the housing of a power tool or plastic toys, or even the remote control that you use with your TV. Everyday stuff like that. Almost every industry that manufacture uses plastic injection to make their parts and components.
Oh, right. So this isn't solely a kind of hardware sourcing topic. Then it will affect rather
Yes,
pretty much
yes.
any vertical. Right. Okay. Cool.
So again, for those who are not very familiar, in this process, molten material is injected into a mold where it cools down and hardens, and then takes the shape of the mold. So what are some news things about plastic injection in 2021? The use of very tough corrosion resistant materials that can withstand high temperatures. For example, polypropylene, urethane, and PVC. Manufacturers in the automotive industry are using this type of materials as a way to increase the service life of their parts and their components, but also making these products less heavy because, of course, the heavier a car is, the more energy it tends to consume while moving. So lighter parts on a vehicle means it will consume less fuel.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah.
And aside from these really strong materials, medical products are expected also to drive an even higher demand for plastic injection because of something called biocompatibility, or the property of plastic to allow it to safely contain liquids that is to be delivered to a patient's bloodstream.
Okay. I'm glad you defined that because I was I was going to have to ask you.
Yeah, so there's been a kind of a shortage because of the need to import,
Sure.
which is why the medical products will be high in demand. Another notable trend that is looking to change the landscape of plastic injection molding is the global shift to sustainability and eco-friendliness. Because we all know about climate change and global warming and how serious that matter has been getting over the years. So that has turned the attention of many industries to develop more sustainable practices and use materials that are eco-friendly.
Okay. And so, when you say more eco-friendly materials, does that mean kind of more recycled plastics, or is it just like a different method of producing them? What's the
Recycled
what's the
plastics,
trend there?
I would say recycled plastics with some new materials that are more capable of being degraded.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I see. So, like, if someone's looking to source more sustainable products, they should be kind of asking their suppliers about
About
the
products
methods
not
they're using for
degradable.
molding. Right.
The
Okay,
products are, yes,
I see.
and that is it. I guess that's all that's new with plastic injection. I mean, it will probably the manufacturing method will probably continue to be in demand for the years to come.
Sure, sure. Well, and of course you are, well, I say of course, the viewers don't know this, but I know that you have a more in-depth article on this coming up in the Global Sources Hardware magazine, although we call it that for short. What is it? Hardware, Machinery and Automotive.